everyone doing this morning. We're going to have a great stream this morning. We have a lot of interesting content to cover, man. You know what I'm saying? So people say that I wouldn't be doing my research because of the way that I cover something, okay? And I'm primarily saying this for the people who are watching this content after it was pre recorded. Like, if I report a news event or a news, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that, like, such and such accused such and such of doing such and such. I reported it. But the thing is if I don't expound on it or if I don't do deeper research, because I don't think it's as important necessarily, or maybe it doesn't matter as much. You see what I'm saying? So that being said, like, we're gonna talk a little bit deeper about Elon Musk and the alleged. It's not even factual. I don't even know why we should report it as news. Sure, they're going to do an investigation about it, but it might just be an ethics problem. It might not be illegal. I don't know. We don't know. I don't know if anyone knows yet. But that being said, we're going to go over the information. I think this would be the last time I go over this information. And when I go over this information, I'm going to explain why that on the Legal Wars podcast, we're not going to be covering a lot of issues to where there's allegations of ethics violations. You see what I'm saying? Like, if someone's doing something and it's bad ethics, that might not be illegal, and I don't think the American people are going to care as much. I think it's been proven time and time again, like, the Democrats go after ethics issues on these candidates, especially Trump. And it's been proven time and time again that the American people, they care about ethics, but what they really care about is the economy. And that's what they voted on, is the economy. Good morning, SS Easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing the introduction, man, for the people who are going to watch the stream after it's recorded. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you being here, being the first person in the stream this morning. So we're going to have a great stream this morning, y'all, man. I got Fox News on in the background, man, just doing that intro, man. It's all about the economy. The policies are about the economy. In the end, that's where the people are going to vote with their pocketbooks. I keep trying to say this. But if they want to push me to talk about everything, I'm going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about Elon Musk. We're going to talk about the $400 million possible deal. You know what I'm saying? That the Democrats are saying they're calling foul on. They're going to do investigations. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I don't think none of that stuff is illegal. I think it's an ethics problem. It's not illegal. And even if it is illegal, 34 felonies, look how the people voted. So I'm saying, are you going down a rabbit hole by trying to say, hey, look at Trump and Elon? And then Elon is working at the whims of the president anyway, man. So we're going to talk about it, man. We got a lot of good information to go over this morning. I see, is that Juvara Falsell? Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? As you guys come in, I ask y'all to double tap that screen for me, like the video. If you guys enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel and definitely hit the notification bell. Dirty Dan, he says, one time in middle school. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We talking politics this morning. Y'all double tap that screen for me. I see y'all already active. John says, hello, brother. Hello, hello, Mr. John. How are you doing, sir? Anna says, hello. Hello, Miss Anna. How are you doing, baby? Beautiful. From India. Hello from India, guys. Hello, hello. Kasan says hello. As you guys come in, will y'all please double tap that screen for me? Like that video, man. If y'all have not subscribed, I ask that y'all subscribe to the channel for me. Show me some love. Hit the notification bell. We're going to get started in a second. I see Skull says hello. Hello. How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for being here in the stream. We're talking politics this morning, guys. We're going to be talking about President Donald Trump, Donald J. Trump, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be talking about the Democrats and how they're saying that, you know what I'm saying, there's corruption going on with President Trump. How many of y'all in the stream think it's corruption going on? Y'all let me know right now so I can see where we stand. How many of y'all think it's corruption? How many of y'all do not think it's corruption? I just want to know. Daniel Campbell says MAGA. So, Daniel, do you think that anything that President Trump is doing right now is corrupt or wrong? This the People channel, dog. Oh, SS, you saying he's doing some corrupt stuff. Okay, well, expound on that then, SS. SS says he think he's doing some stuff corrupt. He said more than we know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, sir. Definitely not. Anybody could buy these from the gas station. Definitely not. Daniel, what everything you mean that they're gonna throw at him? What you mean? You mean the lawsuits? If you're talking lawsuits, the lawsuits are flying. You see what I'm saying? I don't think the lawsuits are gonna stop flying. That's my opinion. Unless he changes the way that he's governing. And that's what we're gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Ethan. Bozo. K-Scene says, how am I doing? I'm doing good, good, good. As you guys come in, y'all please double tap that screen for me. Like the video. If y'all enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel. Good morning, Boyd. Google, good morning. Auckland, good morning. As you guys come in, good morning to all of y'all. Thank you for the sub, Auckland. Ethan, I'm sorry to hear that, man, that ankle monitor, y'all, but we trying to talk politics. Good morning, TS, baby. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We got some good content going. Dirty Dan already started with the $2 sticker, guys. Y'all see that, huh? That's how y'all want to donate to the channel. If y'all want to start a conversation, y'all just hit that sticker. You know what I'm saying? That button with that $sign in it, man. Getting it started, man. Everybody go ahead and like Dirty Dan's sticker. It's free to show some love. He go ahead and get it started. You know what I'm saying? With that donation. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you for that donation. Good morning, Miss TS. How are you doing, Miss TS? You know, we talking this morning about President Trump. The Democrats, that's how we're going to start, guys. We just waiting on you at YouTube. We're going to get started. That's good, baby. That's good. So, TS, babe, I want to ask you a question. Do you feel like the Democrats, or do you feel like President Trump and what you've seen so far, do you feel like President Trump or Elon Musk, have they done something illegal or corrupt? Or do you feel like it needs to be investigated? That's my question. You know what I'm saying, guys? That's where I want to start the stream at. That's where I want you guys at, thinking that. Do you think he's doing something corrupt? And if he is, do you think it needs to be investigated, or you think it's just a waste of time? That's where I want to start at. You know what I'm saying? With the American people and what y'all think, guys. So, guys, I'm about to get started with the content in just a minute. I'm just waiting on YouTube, and we're going to get cracking. We're going to get to it, man. I think we're going to have a really, really good stream today. I got Fox News in the background, y'all. Up to the second companies in the world. A bunch of them. Talking about IRS expecting layoffs, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it, y'all. We're going to talk about everything this morning. I see y'all started in the stream early, man. I'm trying to get y'all woke this morning. Y'all get started. We get cracking. Those computers still have tubes in them. So it makes sense they would do it. There is a lot of pain, though. There's a lot of pain for the people who are caught up in it. You know, if you're a probationary employee, you had bright hopes of working for the federal government. But if you've been there less than 2 years, there's a real good chance that you either have already been laid off or you're about to be laid off. American is going to be protesting this week? Daniel says, I think everything should be scrutinized in the government regardless of political standing. Yes, sir, Daniel. I agree with that too. And I don't mind the scrutiny. But what I'm saying is, where's the scrutiny coming from? Is the scrutiny coming from the people, or is the scrutiny coming primarily from the Democrats? Or are the people expecting the Democrats to do the scrutiny or to provide the scrutiny because they're the people's representatives? And I'm saying, is the scrutiny political? Look, Daniel, I'm saying the senators and the Congress people who are going to do the investigations, when it's time to do the investigations, Daniel, they're going to do the investigations. So I'm not in any way whatsoever against that at all. But what I'm saying is for the Democratic Party and the war room, the strategy moving forward for 2026 and for 2028, I don't think their conversation in the war room, you know what I'm saying? The messaging, they saying the Democrats don't have a message. I don't think their messaging should at all in any way be about corruption and Donald Trump. Y'all, it's easy, my brother. How many times have we heard about President Trump and corruption? The man's got 34 felonies on him. It hasn't stopped him. I'm not saying you stop talking about it, you stop investigating. You know what I'm saying? Do the duties that you are supposed to do to the American people. But I'm saying messaging moving forward. I mean, if you're talking about a candidate and his corruption, and you depending on that, and I'm saying I don't think you win elections. I mean, it's been proven. And I'm finna give y'all a bunch of stats and the facts to show y'all what I'm talking about. Y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get it started, guys. Welcome to the Legal Wars Podcast. Today is Monday, guys. It's February 16th, 2025. You kicking it with your boy Ghostwriter. As you guys jump into the screen, will y'all please double tap that screen for your boy, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content, hit that notification bell. Most importantly, everybody, please jump down in the comments, say hello, say how you doing. You know what I'm saying? This is your channel, the people's channel. Let your voices be heard. Republicans, independents, and Democrats alike. So guys, y'all know I have a bias, a little bitty bias for Elon. I told you guys before, I worked for Tesla in 2023 and I'm still getting paid. That being said, a lot of my viewers have been calling foul, saying I'm not correctly reporting on the Trump donations and the Elon's contract. And I'm not ignoring these facts or skipping over it. But I'm skipping over some of it, but not all of it. You say, Ghost, why? It's the news how I see it. I'm not ignoring what the Democrats saying. I'm not ignoring what people saying. I hear y'all. I see y'all. Throw it in the comments right now. We finna talk about it. It ain't that I ain't doing no deep enough research. I just don't think, I'm gonna tell you why I'm not really talking about it. I don't think that's what the American people care about, man. Come election time, we gonna find out. So unless you got a smoking gun, it'll turn into another Russian collusion story, and the Democrats will spend a bunch of time and money just to lose another election. And I'll be trying to tell you, I told you so again. That being said, I'm gonna do what my 20 members subscribe for me to do and give y'all unbiased news, authentic and truth. So guys, this was reported by CBS News. I always give my source, Chris Van Cleve, on February 15th. Okay. He says Senator Richard Blumenthal, okay, the ranking member on the Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations, sent a letter to the Secretary of State Marco Rubio Thursday night demanding answers and documents relating to the State Department's possible purchase of $400 million worth of armored Tesla Cybertrucks from the company ran by Elon Musk. Guys, listen, this basically what's going on. So the Democrats are saying while Elon and President Trump are running around stopping everything, trying to freeze everything, trying to cut everything, trying to fire everybody, saying that so far they cut $37 billion off the deficit. They're trying to get to $2 trillion. What the Democrats saying while they're going around doing that, Elon got a $400 million contract from the State Department for Cybertrucks. How many of y'all heard about that? How many of y'all heard about that? That's what the Democrats saying, man. They saying ghost, man. TS says she heard about it. How many else of y'all heard about it? This is what I'm saying. They want me to do an investigation. I just told y'all, man. I reported to y'all. According to CBS News on February 15th, Senator Richard Blumenthal, if the senator's doing an investigation, what we got to talk about this for? That's my point, because that's what happened last time with this Russian collusion story. We get on this Russian collusion. Listen, this is facts. You could look at President Trump, and I'm not hating on him. I got some Kool-Aid ready for all y'all MAGA people who finna get mad because y'all don't like hearing truth. But you tuned into a truth network right now. Here's the thing about President Trump, man, okay? There's some things in President Trump's past and his present. You can look at him and see that there's some things that's not all the way right. That seems kind of fraudulent. The thought of all these billionaires getting contracts cut into poor people's programs, I mean, come on, bruh. That don't seem right. But what I'm telling you is just how it don't seem right that you could make $450 million your businesses and pay $700. Not 700,000, not 70,000, not 700,000, $700 or 450 million. Just like you could do that, and it's completely legal. What I'm saying, don't go chasing waterfalls. You chasing rabbits, trying to say that this man is doing something illegal. If you don't have the proof, the only thing's going to happen in the end is a Russian collusion story. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's going to happen in the end. So that's why I'm not going to spend my time talking about something that Trump been in office 27 days. You don't have no facts in 27 days that he did something illegal. The senator doing the investigation, let him investigate. We hearing it. Let us keep hearing it. He got 4 more years. You got plenty of time to worry about that, bro. What you need to focus on is right now on the voters. And I'm going to tell you which voters to focus on. So you ain't got to work that hard. TS, baby, tell them all they got to do is tune in to the Legal Wars podcast, man. You ain't even got to pay for political strategy. If you wanted it all the way, you got to pay for it. But I'm just giving you just simple thinking, man. What I'm saying, guys, let the senator do his investigation, but why are we going to sit around and talk about it? It's cipher time. If you spend 2 years talking about corruption when it's just an ethics problem and you don't find no corruption, then there's another election that you lost, guaranteed. If you spend all that time saying this man is corrupt, bro, the average American can look at Donald Trump and say that he's not playing all the way straight. Bro, they seen that. They knew that coming down that elevator way back. Way back. Way back. They knew it in 2014. People knew it in 20. They've been knowing it. So I'm saying harping on the fact that Donald Trump, now he's doing something corrupt and you ain't got no proof. Good morning, Lynn J, baby. How you doing? You see what I'm saying? Daniel Campbell says Trump admitted to playing the system with taxes. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying if you just going to simply say that they're doing something illegal and you don't have no proof and it's probably just unethical, you wasting your time. The American people want to hear about economic opportunity. And y'all listen to me now. I'm going to have to stand up on y'all. Because when I'm finna tell y'all, bro, I'm giving y'all the game plan on how to win. You see what I'm saying? You might hear somebody else say this, but you ain't going to hear him say it this clear. Y'all listen to me. Y'all going to know the truth is begotten of her children. That's what the Bible say. What that mean is when I tell you this in your heart, the truth in your heart going to recognize this is truth. The American people want to hear about economic opportunity. And particularly The people who earn less than $50,000 a year who voted for Trump. People don't know that. The majority of people earning less than $50,000 a year voted for Trump. Y'all remember those voters who the Republican Party was making fun of? In 2012, they voted for Obama. Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Just a little bit of things changed in politics. Good morning, Trace. How you doing? I see my members getting in the chat this morning. Just a little bit of things changed in politics. Those poor voters making less than $50,000 a year, those are Trump supporters now. The Republicans used to look at them, point at them, laugh at them. The food stamp voters. Barack Obama got all the food stamp voters. Y'all remember those food stamp voters are Trump supporters now. Make America great again. You came up with a scheme because you see that white people don't hold a solid majority no more. You see the Hispanics growing. The blacks still got their solid 20%. You see Asians growing. You see in the minority segments of the population are growing. So we got to reach out and we start courting black males. Republicans got more black males than they have in how long? Hispanic males. And therefore that yielded a win in the election. Because it's a must that they go after minorities, that they go after the poor. What I'm saying is, what I'm finna tell you is that he is directly about to cut his own voters' throats. Because the people who make less than $50,000 a year who voted for Trump, and in 30 days, he had passed one law. You done passed 100 executive orders for the poor that voted for you. 50,000 or less that you won, you ain't passed one law after a million executive orders or did anything to benefit them. So let me help the fake news networks out, okay? And tell them what to spend the most time reporting, all right? According to the Center for American Progress, let's dig a little deeper, guys. Reported by Kyle Ross that President Trump did nothing to food stamps yet. I know people saying he did something to food stamps and Medicaid, but according to the Center of American Progress, he hadn't done it yet. He know that executive order gonna get tagged if he tried. You see what I'm saying? But he possibly plans to. So let me talk to the Democrats for a second. How many Democrats, proud Democrats in the stream? How many strategists? 41.2 million people in America. That's 21.6 million households receive food stamps. 41.2 million out of 340 million. My people, how many people is that? That's a lot of people. That's a good segment of the population. In which, according to Snap to Health, there's another source for my numbers, 36.5 of SNAP recipients are white. Y'all hear that? Good morning, Miss Renee. Good morning, good morning. Y'all hear that? 36.5 of SNAP recipients are white. So y'all just sit there and y'all look at, say, how they getting food stamps. They getting food stamps. And you think them food stamp voters that voted for Obama, well, out of 41 million, what's 36%? That's over 10 million are white. The largest group of food stamp recipients are white. President Trump needs to realize that, and they voted for him. The largest percent of food stamp recipients are white, and they voted for him. You talking about 10 million people that he's saying he gonna cut food stamps. This is what the Democrats need to be talking about. This is a lifeline for these people. You talking about 10 million people that are white, that are MAGA voters, that he's talking about cutting their food stamps. Forget talking about what has he done for you. TS, what he did for you. Waltz Wonder, what he done for you? PH, good morning, what he done for you? Guns and Magnolia, what he done for you? Renee, what he done for you? GTA, what he done for you? Michael, what he done for you? The Cup, what he done for you? Big K, what he done for you? Daniel, what he done for you? Michael, what he done for you? It's not about what he done for the people. We talking about if you got 77 million voters and up to 10 million or more of them, you talking about cutting their programs. The ones that ain't on food stamps might be on Medicaid. You talking about cutthroat, and these your voters. These ain't Obama voters no more. They're not Democrats no more. We had a social movement, the rich versus the poor, Trace. That's why y'all need to watch the content. Y'all need to join the channel, $2.99 to be a member, and I'm giving y'all the game. So this is why I don't want to talk about Elon Musk and a $400 million State Department deal. Possibly, because it's not even factual. Senator Blumenthal is on it. He's going to investigate that. Let him investigate that. What I want to talk about is those 10 million Trump supporters, 41 million total, that get SNAP benefits that he's possibly going to cut. That's what I'm talking about. And I know y'all Trump people talking about he's doing it in the name of the government. Fine, let him do it in the name of the government. But you talking about an election, you need to win an election. You can't come back for that. VP Harris lost by 2 million votes. Tomorrow, we going live, we talking about a messenger for the Democrats. Josh Shapiro from Pennsylvania, he know how to speak to these kind of people I'm talking about. I reported 1,000 times, guys, the majority of voters who make less than $50,000 a year voted for President Donald Trump. So he declaring war on his own voters. On his own voters. These are his voters. For Trump, on food stamps alone, that's 7 to 10 million potential voters the Democrats can reach. And basically, and literally, President Trump's policies, will be cutting their throats. That's what we need to be talking about. If he cut Medicaid, how many of them are his voters? Because y'all know we got the stats now. 50,000 and less, those are his voters. The poor are his voters. That's what the Democrats need to be talking about. The rich won't win nobody the 2026 midterms. It's going to be all the poor people mad. He cut their programs. That's the Democrats' message. You hear me, Representative Crockett? That's y'all guys' message. You guys need data companies and target those voters that will be affected by his policies. You win elections with votes. I'm the voters' first and last name who get SNAP benefits that will be affected directly by his policies. All you need to do is put Ghostwriter in the war room. And Ghostwriter gonna win the election to be won a year before it started. All you gotta do is just sit back and watch policies. You know this man won the election because he got black people in the stream like Trace saying thugs for Trump, blacks for Trump. He won the election because he pulled some of them black people and the Hispanic people because they thought he was a different kind of Republican. They remember stimulus checks they got from him. They remember him cutting this and him cutting taxes and checks being higher and gas being cheaper. And how many of y'all been in the grocery store and seen any price get cheaper? I'm saying, how you gonna declare a war on energy and the prices don't move? How many of us seen the price of gas go down cheaper? That's what I'm saying. Y'all already know what time it is. It's discussion time. If you haven't liked the video, I ask that you double tap the screen. Subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. Hit that notification bell, more importantly. But guys, check this out now. If you guys want to donate to the channel, if you want to become a member, if you want to start a conversation, if you want to just, 99-cent sticker, start at 99 cents. Channel membership start at $2.99. That button with that $sign and everything you donate, we will gladly appreciate it. Discussion time. I gave you guys the 2 most current, controversial, or important news topics. Ends. Bruh, I know it does ends, and I'm not saying that it doesn't take time. I agree with that, sir. Thank you, by the way, for that $2 sticker. I would like to see everyone like Ian's sticker, please. It does take time. And I understand that he does have a strategy. But what I'm saying is, I don't think President Trump, he's thinking this is his first. He's thinking this back in 2012 when they were in the war room and they were looking at Barack Obama's numbers, how he got all those poor voters. Bruh, the demographics, the electorate has changed. Any political people, real political people in this stream know what I'm talking about right now. Those demographics have changed. So what I'm saying, if you adjusting, you need to adjust your policies to your voters. Y'all tell me where I'm wrong at. If I'm right, y'all hit that heart button. Y'all let me see them hearts coming up. Let me see them stream them hearts up if I'm right. You need to adjust your policies to your voters. Oh, sure, you got 34 billionaires and the ultra rich. But how many ultra rich? There's only like 700 some billionaires in America out of 340 million people. So ultra rich, let's say you got 1 million of the ultra rich. Most people who make over $50,000 a year, including the ultra rich, they vote left. So the left got college educated and people who got more money. So now the working class or the poorer class are now supporting President Trump. But I'm saying you going like your policies have to change to reflect that. The left is calling foul off an Elon contract. And on the right, I don't think President Trump realized his policies about to cut the throat of his own voters. So the $400 million Tesla contract, allegedly, what y'all think, know, or feel, put it in the comments. Let your voices be heard. And Trump cutting the poor people's programs to give money to billionaires, like the Democrats said, true or not, what y'all think, put it below in the comments. Again, guys, I ask that y'all like the video. If y'all have not already, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, guys. You know what I'm saying? Down in the comment section. Trace said he didn't cut food stamps. Trace, I said that was fake news, Trace. That's what I said. I told you it was fake news. But what I'm saying is, Trace, is that they're looking to do that. That's what I said, Trace. I'm sorry about that if I didn't specify that. Republicans want to win elections. You need the poor and food stamp voters to win. Okay? Republicans used to identify themselves or identify those black food stamp voters, good morning, Mr. Patrick, as Democrats. They used to look at the food stamp voter as a Democrat. They see now that they are majority white, and even the blacks and Hispanics are willing to vote Republican. Look, man, I say the majority of those voters that we would say those food stamp voters that were voting for Obama, they probably were still majority white. It's just Obama was speaking to them. You see what I'm saying? PH with that $9.99. Everybody, y'all, please go like that. Anybody want to say something, get something off their chest, go ahead and do that donation. He said President Musk cut the CFPB. They were literally investigating them. And I'm going to get to that in this next segment, bro. I understand that. That's what I'm saying. The courts are doing their job. The Senate is doing their job. The Democrats are doing their job. Everybody's doing their job. What I'm saying is we as the people, let them do their job. We shouldn't focus. But trust me, if they do something corrupt, it's going to get found. You think the Democrats going to let that slide? You think Representative Crockett and them gonna let that slide? You think AOC and them gonna let that slide? You think Hakeem Jeffries and them gonna let that slide? Hakeem Jeffries and them talking about playing hardball and shutting down the government, bro. They are upset at the max. If they had the gavel, bro, President Trump, their investigations, that's what you start before you do impeachment hearings. But they don't have the power to impeach or to properly investigate. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is in order to get that power, you're going to first have to win that election. So to win that election, we got to break this down, what's going on. Because if you come out in 2016 with a message about Trump being a crook, y'all listen to me. Trump is a crook. He's a con artist. See, I have to demonstrate to help people understand. Trump is a crook. He a con artist. He a con artist. He a con artist. And here go President Trump. I don't care. I don't care. What did it matter? We talking about zoom by the ear. We talking about 34 felonies. We talking about, about 2 billion right now. 2 billion with a B right now. And he still came to that stage again. Daniel Campbell with that $5 sticker. Y'all see that $5 sticker? I want to see 80 likes on the sticker. It's free to show love to man. Donate to the channel. Thank you, sir, for your donations. He said if they had anything real on him, it would be on front page immediately. They trying to put it on front page. They trying to. Elon Musk. Bro, when I read the article, it said possibly. Don't come out here reporting some news possibly. You got a possibly news story. Y'all, hold on. I got to make them seem how ridiculous it is. I'm out here reporting the news. Y'all tuned in to Ghostwriter News. Ghostwriter News. Hold on, y'all. I got to step into the room, Ghostwriter News. I do this to show how ridiculous they are. Well, hello, everyone. This is Ghostwriter, and I am reporting the news. So I went in the hallway earlier, and I see a lady, and she was possibly cheating on her husband. Possibly. Well, I seen her walk into a room that wasn't her room, and because she walked in a room that wasn't her room, and I seen her in the other room with her husband and the kids, that ain't her husband and the kids. So she possibly cheating on her husband. Possibly. I'm going to tell you what's going on. See what they're going to do. That's how they start doing that Russian collusion stuff. You're going to start off by saying they trying to call foul. It does look bad. I ain't going to lie. And I told y'all about my bias with Elon. You feel me? So it is what it is. I put it out there and I'm being real about it. But listen to me now. Enzi says respectfully, I think you're being ridiculous. Tell me why, sir. Tell me why, sir. Thank you for that $2 sticker. Everybody, please put that like on the sticker. Tell me why. How? I'm trying to figure out how, sir. Enz, how am I being ridiculous? How has anything that I said been ridiculous? Because I'm saying there is no proof. What person in this chat has proof that Elon committed some corruption? Because he got a State Department deal for $400 million for some cyber trusts that were Tesla. There ain't nothing about that statement that sounds like corruption. Okay, he cutting programs for the poor. They said they were going to do that before the election. They trying to win they said they were going to try to cut. You know what I'm saying? So they said $2 trillion. That's what they said before the election. Oh, he got a contract for Cybertrust. What about that is illegal? The U.S. government can buy whatever they want to from whoever they want to. And Marco Rubio and Trump is in charge. What about that is illegal? Because what I'm saying is, sir, I hadn't heard anything that's why I'm being ridiculous to demonstrate a point that you're trying to report. They're not you, sir. They're trying to report news that Elon got a $400 million contract and it's probably unethical. It probably is. Just like that Russian collusion was probably unethical. That's the Trump's character. That's why a lot of 75 million people didn't vote for him. It's probably unethical. What I'm saying is, if it's not illegal and you sit there and you put all of your eggs in that basket, just like you did with that Russian collusion story, if you don't find nothing, the American people gonna say, here come the Democrats again. And meantime, he might not have done it yet, but I'm saying that I'm gonna go back and get my source. It was reported by the Center for American Progress. Again, I went and researched the story, and they talking about him possibly cutting food stamps, but he didn't. I didn't say he cut nothing. You can rewind the tape. Possibly. When I went, bro, I thought he cut it, because in the stream the other day, just like Ian's just said with that donation, thank you. Just like Ian's just said, like, hey man, you ain't reporting all the facts. But I'm like, dude, what is there to report? I'm saying, why I'm going to talk about Elon, and you don't have no proof of nothing. So you just spending your time. Let the people do the investigation and say, so why don't you mention the word possibly even when mentions the story at all? I agree with you. I'm saying the same thing. But sir, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because this is what the people report. This is what was reported on. They like ghosts, man. You, Elon, your dude, you ain't talking about Elon and the $400 million. There ain't nothing there to talk about. And if it is, Senator Blumenthal and them own it. But I talk about what the American people talk about, care about, need to talk about. And the facts is that they came in the stream, just watch the stream, and they say he finna cut food stamps and Medicaid. And Elon getting $400 million contracts. So that's what we're talking about today. It ain't that I ain't do the research on it. It's just that there ain't nothing to research. I'm not going to spend my time researching something you don't have no facts on. We don't have no facts on what Elon did in that situation. We have no facts on it. Amy says debunk 3 minutes later. Wake up. That's what I'm saying, Amy. Amy, that's what I'm saying. I'm not accusing nobody of nothing. But I'm saying the Democrats still speaking on that. They still speaking on that. I'm not saying that Elon doing nothing. Y'all not listening. I'm not saying that the man or anybody has done nothing. I'm speaking on accusations. I'm speaking on investigation by Senator Blumenthal. That's what I'm speaking on. And I'm speaking on the Center for American Progress. Y'all call them. They the ones saying that President Trump finna cut the food stamps. I ain't saying that. I ain't never even talked about it. CBS News said February 15th, Senator Richard Blumenthal, the ranking member of the Senate Permanent Committee on Investigation, sent a letter to Secretary of State. So what I'm saying, how was that debunked? Because it don't say nothing. CBS News today, the 17th in the morning, this was reported on the 15th. CBS News says Senator Richard Blumenthal on February 15th. The ranking member on the Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigators sent a letter to Secretary of State Marco Rubio Thursday night demanding answers and documents relating to the State Department's possible purchase of a $400 million armored truck. I'm saying, even if you find a purchase, that's not what we should be talking about. I'm fair and balanced. The Democrats want to talk about that. I'm going to bring it up and I'm going to give you my analysis on it. My analysis on it is ridiculous. I agree with that. Guys, if y'all have not liked the video, please double tap the screen, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Most importantly, guys, if y'all want to donate to the channel, guys, your donations are much appreciated. You see that box with that $sign in it, just hit that box. If you want to, comment highlighted, you want to start a discussion, you want to just be nice and donate, channel memberships start at $2.99, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You guys go ahead and hit that box. Neil said, if y'all voted for President Elon and his bloated orange side piece and you're not a billionaire, then you played yourself. Neil, that's about what my sentiment is. Did the Muslims play themselves? Trace, what you confused about, my brother? I'll clear it up for you. What's up, Tim? How you doing? What's up, George? Did the Muslims play themselves? I'm saying I heard all y'all MAGA supporters talk about how that conflict was over before I even said that. I gave him kudos for it. But just like I told y'all in December, this world is more complicated than it was when President Trump was president the first time. Because look at that peace deal. Or that the negotiations are falling apart. Trump come in there talking all he gonna take over, and then he done got Hamas upset. Hamas now, they don't want to let the prisoners loose, man. It's chaotic. That's what we was talking about with President Trump. PA says President Musk is not cutting, he is redirecting funds to himself. PH, I need proof of that, sir. I am sorry. And I told y'all from the beginning, you see what I'm saying? The small bias that I have for Elon and the reason why, but I need proof, man, that he's doing that. How is he redirecting funds for himself? I could see if, you know what I'm saying, President Trump invited him in to do that. I promise you he got enough money to where he don't have to do that, man. And the man is a genius. He's very smart. And see, I know this, and I'm not trying to explain this. I think it's a waste of time for us to be talking about this. But to be fair and balanced, I had to do it one time. I'm not going to sit there and do this the whole time to match the networks, to put on a suit and tie to match the networks. Because let the networks talk about that. I'm saying that's not helping the American people. And that's how the Democrats keep losing elections. Because they're talking about things that might not be ethical, but they're not illegal. And even if they were illegal, 34 felonies, the American people just do not care. You want to win the election, talk about what the American people care about. Renee says Elon doesn't need any more money, man. He doesn't. And I agree with that, Miss Renee, but it's a free market society. And there's really nothing we could do about the man making more money. President Trump, he donated $250 million of his own dollars to help President Trump win. Nothing about that is illegal that we know about. President Trump invited him, the richest man in the world, a genius, to help him do with Tesla and SpaceX and them that he do with the American government. He said, okay, he's in there doing it. In the meantime, they say, hey, man, we've been needing some trucks, so we're going to use your technology, cyber trucks. We're going to get a deal on them. Elon, you're going to give us a deal. He said, oh, yeah, okay, I'll do that. We're going to still keep cutting the government. You don't know what the specifics of that. That's what I'm saying. Let Senator Blumenthal handle that. And I'm saying the fake news want to keep talking about that. That's going to make the Democrats lose again. Because in the end, let me tell you what Doug going to care about, Miss Debbie going to care about, what Mr. Jackson going to care about, what Mr. Tim, what Mr. Ians, what Mr. Chris, what Renee, and Blue Crab Food Network. Glad to have y'all back in here. Thank y'all for being back. I'm going to tell y'all what they're going to care about. They're going to care about, is the price of groceries lower? Because VP Harris said they weren't going lower. So are the price of groceries lower? Did the price of gas go down? I'm saying that's what the people gonna care about. Did he use that 2025 Project 2025 playbook he said he wasn't gonna use? That's what the people gonna care about. Well, can my kids go to college? That's what got the Democrats. That's what the Democrats went 20 years without losing the popular vote in an election. That's how they did it. Because they changed their message. They started focusing on the wrong stuff. Like, you trying to paint Donald Trump out to be a convict. We already know that. They don't care. They care about the price of groceries. And he promised to get them down, and we don't see them down yet. And they want to talk about, can y'all feel this? TS says college is on the decline as well. That's true. He promised to get the price of groceries down. They're not down. Inflation hadn't got lower. It does take time to work, and we know it takes time to work, and it might in the end work. But I'm saying if I'm gonna talk about something, I'm gonna talk about the stuff he's doing illegally, trying to change the Constitution with a pen. That's what they meant being a dictator on day one. I'm talking about the stuff that he's doing that's not legal, and I'm talking about the economy. If he enact a tariff that make the price of stuff go up 50 cents, if I was the Democrats, I'm gonna say, we told you that. I'll play a clip. VP Harris says how his tariffs gonna make stuff get more expensive. I'm saying I'm gonna stay on him on economic issues. I'm gonna press him a full court press from 30 angles and pressure on the economy. That's how they gonna win. On the economy. Blue Crab says, oh, but Trump said the first day he said he would lower groceries. On the first day. There's a lot of stuff he said he's doing on the first day that he didn't do. That's what we need to be talking about. That's what the Republicans saying he don't have a message. VP Harris said the grocery prices ain't going any lower because they price gouge. But we ignored that and said, oh, yeah, we just remember the Trump years. So automatically you think that we automatic. I try to tell y'all the world is a different place. Guys, as y'all come into the stream, I ask that y'all double tap the screen, like the video for me. If you hadn't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying the content, hit that notification bell. And guys, that square with that $ in it, guys, if y'all want to start a conversation of y'all on any discussion y'all want to start, we can start it. If you guys want to donate to the channel with a super sticker or a super chat, they start at 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? Channel memberships start at $2.99, guys. We have 4 vlogs or documentaries. I think we have like 5 shorts. You know what I'm saying? 6 interviews, guys. So we got membership only. You know what I'm saying? Channel content for y'all coming. You know what I'm saying? You guys, $2.99 for a channel membership, and your donations are much appreciated. Mr. Jackson says, PH, Donald Trump's task force on to declassify JFK files. This is what I'm saying. Hold up. I'm going to get to that. But I'm saying, Mr. Jackson, I understand that. What I'm saying is, to me, ain't none of that helps the American people. But I feel that, and I'm not hating that. Doug Don says Trump's approval rating's over 70%. I want to see that. I haven't researched that. Can someone tell me what President Trump's approval rating is? Yeah, TS, that's what I'm saying. JFK files. How is that going to help America today? I'm saying, who cares? I don't care nothing about that. To me, that ain't going to help nobody in America. What I'm saying is, Doug Don said he had a 70% approval rating. I'm not talking about no approval rating from no poll that was taken before he was elected. I want to see, after at least 2 or 3 weeks of him being president, his approval rating still at 70%. Somebody put that link or something in the chat. I'm going to do the research. I just want to see that. I want to see, it said 70%. Kevin said not 70. Tim says 70. Dunn says no, it's 70% now. Y'all research that. Y'all research that right now. I want to see, man, what is the unemployment rate? Not the unemployment rate. You see what I'm saying? What is his approval rate? Because I just don't see no 70%, bro. I really don't see that. You talking about right now, after 3 weeks of him, what? Half the country in court, and his whole agenda is in court. More than half of his agenda has either been stopped or is in court currently. Because look at the number of executive orders that he wrote or issued or memos, and look at how many of them active. Because when I checked a couple weeks ago, it was only like 60-something active. He wrote 53 in the first day, writing them all day, every day. But they getting closed, shot down, blocked, froze. That's what I'm saying. Whole agenda froze. Oh, so TS shared the link. There's the link, y'all. You feel me? The link in the chat. 70% approval rate. You can't go wrong with that. The people are satisfied. 27 days. But I could tell you one thing, though, for a fact. You cut them food stamps, I bet you it won't be 70% nothing. You cut Medicare, I bet you it ain't going to be 70%. You cut Social Security, it ain't going to be 70%. You start messing with the people's programs. That's all I said. He the executive of the federal government. If he want to beef with his own employees and spend all his time in court fighting the FBI, that's on him. But he has the authority to do that legally. But what I'm saying is that the majority of your voters who voted for you, if you cutting their programs, oh yeah, bro, it's at your neck, 24-24. If you mess with any rights that got to do with any minorities, blacks, women, children, I'm at your neck. 20. That's the stuff we care. We said that from the get-go. Legal Wars podcast. We talked to politics, but I feel like the courts. I'm more in line with if it's legal or not. Because he won the election, and I went over that for a long time. I said that 1 trillion times, that he won the election, duly fair and square. He won. So the politics of it, you got to swallow that for 4 years, regardless of who you supported. The legality of it, no, that's something different. That's something totally different. And we're going to go over that. Because he's saying that president in this next segment right now. Let me go ahead and grab the content. President Trump said that the courts are challenging his authority. The courts are. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'll talk about. Segment number 2, should President Trump change direction? Marco Rubio seems to be playing point for the Trump administration, meaning Secretary Rubio is doing all the talking. Good idea. And the work, which is probably a great idea for President Trump. Got a problem? Y'all call Senator Rubio. Russia deal? Call Senator Rubio. Problem in Gaza? Call Senator Rubio. He sent Senator Vance to Europe. I think that was a mistake. I wasn't impressed with the approach or the message. And once again, one of our closest allies are upset due to the way the Trump team feels about our allies. And how Trump now so quick to side with Putin. I'm not hollering no Russian collusion. That's what I'm saying. They telling y'all that because they trying to get y'all to see what they can't explain like I can explain, like I'm finna explain to you why we don't need to side with Putin. I'm not going to say no Russian collusion. Elon could go meet with any Russian he want to, any Indian, as long as he ain't doing nothing illegal. I'm not talking about that. Let me tell you why we don't need to side with Putin. My boy PH, or my girl PH, study with them donations. $5, I appreciate that. I want to see 100 likes on that right now. 100 likes on that $4.99 sticker. He said, bro, he already repealed the EOA. That means black tax dollars could go to companies that openly discriminate, man. Look, you keep on donating too. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, what's up with that? He's saying that Trump giving tax dollars to companies that openly discriminate against black people. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? If this podcast, the voice of the people, that man just paid for us to stop and do this right here. If this podcast is the voice of the people, this is what the people saying, President Trump. This is what he's saying. They saying he convicted and crooking. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The last time I talked about this, remember, Trump family, $80 million, and I just dismissed it. I said, oh, he got donations. Well, Obama got donations. I said, oh, his wife got a $40 million contract for Jeff Bezos. She's just a hustler. I dismissed it. They was like, no, don't do that, Ghost. He wrong. That's why I'm talking about it again today. That what that man did, or that PH just said, them Democrats are on that. They saying that Elon came in there, Trump let them access all their records, and they feel like that. That's what I'm saying, y'all. That's why I keep bringing it up. This podcast is the voice of the people. Democrats, Republicans, and independent. It's gonna be chaotic. That's politics. It's chaotic. If you want a smoothly ran, untruthful channel, because usually the truth is chaotic. If you want a smoothly ran, untruthful channel, go to one of them YouTube channels where they got suits and ties and they sound like, because that's not what the truth is. This is legal wars. That's what we doing. But we peacefully decide, and we're peacefully talking. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, y'all. The Democrats got a serious problem with what is going on. Let me get somebody in here right now. TS says, I think there is an order to stop donating funds to aid. See there? Y'all hear that? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I wasn't impressed with Senator Vance going to Europe. How many of y'all was impressed with what y'all seen out of Senator Vance representing the United States with the Europeans? The approach, the message, quick to side with Putin. But let me tell y'all a story, okay? We ain't gonna be that hard on President Trump. Remember, I'm an independent. We're going to speak truth. It was a call reception, but listen to this, though, TS. TS, let me ask you a question. PH, let me ask you a question. Y'all think, why in the world, what's up with the Republican Party and the Vladimir Putin? Y'all tell me, I'm confused. What's up with the Republican Party and Vladimir Putin? Because, guys, I know some of y'all might be young, but this is news hour with Ghostwriter. This is real news. Let me tell you a story, a real news story about a Republican president who trusted Vladimir Putin. We've seen this story before, okay? I heard a Republican president, y'all put this down in the stream when I say this, y'all people who know. I heard a Republican president before say, I looked the man in the eye. Who he talking about? He talking about Vladimir Putin. This is a Republican president before Trump. He talking about Vladimir. Hey, Trace, he talking about Vladimir. He said he looked Vladimir in the eye. I found him to be very straightforward and trustworthy. I was able to see a sense of his soul. Who said, what Republican president talking about Vladimir like this? What Republican president talking about Vladimir like this? Which one? See, y'all, you're going to get real news right here, man. This real news. So this ain't the first time we heard a Republican president talk like this about Vladimir. If y'all want the truth, I'm going to give y'all the truth. If y'all want the truth, I'm going to give you the truth. According to Foreign Policy magazine, reported on November 6, 2013. So stop. Before y'all get in the chat and start jaw-jacking, let me go ahead and say it again. According to Foreign Policy magazine, and I'm going to give you the date so you can find the news story easily, reported on November 16, 2013, once George Bush got to know Putin, here are some of the other things he said about him. He's not well informed. This Bush talking about Putin now. This the same Bush who in 2021 said, I looked the man in the eye and found him to be very straightforward and trustworthy. I was able to see and sense his soul. So once he got to know him, this in 2013, after 12 years later, this is what he was saying 12 years later. He's not well informed. He's arguing like an 8th grader without the facts. I think Putin's not a Democrat anymore. He's a czar. I think I lost him. President Bush had Putin come to Texas. Vladimir in Texas. Vladimir in Texas. Vladimir was in Texas. Yeah, in Crawford. He went to Camp David too. So President Bush was more into Putin in the beginning than President Trump was. He said he looked into his eye and seen his soul. Vladimir. See, we've seen this story before. In short fashion, Russian-American trade dispute when Russia cut off imports of American chicken drumsticks. This funny right here. The Russians were calling the drumsticks bush legs. The Russians cut off trade with America, them chicken drumsticks, and they were calling them bush legs. This the same Vladimir. He looked in his eyes and seen his soul. Point is, guys, I know I skipped a lot of stuff. But we've been streaming for an hour. I only got 2 hours. I still got contents and arguments to make. Man, I'm not going to spend time telling you everything that happened with Vladimir and how we could do a stream on that. That's what I did last time. To me, it's irrelevant to talk about it. You got the point. He said he looked in the man's eyes and seen his soul, and 13 years later, it was nothing. You feel me? That's the whole point. I'm not going to give you all the specifics and research. That's not what this is about. We could do that on another stream. I'm trying to go somewhere here. Point is, just like I told y'all before the election, this ain't the same world. Y'all see how Trump mouth got the Middle East thing about to fall apart. He going to take over Gaza and he going to build a strip on Gaza. Everything smooth. Trump coming into office, for some reason, he didn't give the Muslims a Kool-Aid. He got the Muslims in Detroit voting for him, and now he got some Muslims overseas thinking that he finna be on their side. I'm trying to figure out what happened to where they thinking like that. Trump ain't never liked no Muslim. He barely liked black people. So you know he don't like no Muslims. So I'm trying to wonder what the Muslims thinking that President Trump could possibly be on your side. I'm trying to figure out where they got that from. They went nuts away. And so President Trump get in office and the real him, he start talking, oh, we gonna go to Gaza and take over. See, you don't understand that you can't do that negotiation stuff everywhere. You talking to some real lunatics who hate America or who hate Israel. So when he started talking like that, you know what happened? They said, man, no hostages. They went and grabbed their guns. This why we independents were hesitant. You can't use the same negotiation tactics in every situation. Y'all notice that President Trump do the same negotiation tactics in every situation. He gonna play hard and then move. And so now everybody know it ain't the art of the deal. It's the art of we know what you doing. It's the art of this ain't no strategy no more. So when you come in here talking, we prepare for your talk and we going, yeah, okay. Here come this clown. That's how they talking about you. Here come this clown. Yeah, y'all, here come this clown. Y'all, it comes down to decision-making ability. It comes down to decision-making ability. Good morning, Miss Karina, baby. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. As y'all come in, please double tap that screen. like the video. If you hadn't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You enjoying the content, hit that notification bell. Most importantly, y'all jump down in the comments, being in. I got a member in the stream. Miss Karina is a member and a moderator. Hello, baby. Glad you here. SSE says Trump is like the big homie that doesn't realize we are all grown. I feel what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good, baby. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad you're here. Look, I feel what you're saying, SS. You see what I'm saying? I feel you. But, I mean, I don't know about realizing that we all grown. That's his way or his method of doing. Listen, the man a billionaire. Elon is like, you can't argue with Elon's wealth. So they know about business. But what I'm saying is this isn't all the way business. This is a little deeper than that. We end in segment 2 with a story from John Fritz. Every time I give y'all facts, I give y'all where it come from. John Fritz. And I know y'all might not like hearing this name, but they're a news agency, CNN News. He reported it to him February 16th. He said Donald Trump trying to go straight to the Supreme Court because a federal district judge blocked him. And this is me saying this part for the 181,262nd time in 27 days. Blocked him. He want to go to the Supreme Court. What? Donald Trump, didn't you just say that the courts are challenging your authority? Now you trying to go to the Supreme Court on this block. He don't like this block because he firing people. And he the executive. And if he firing people and he executive, you see what I'm saying? They're like, what? He's supposed to be able to fire people, and that is legal. That is true. Ben said, well, I was told day 1, cheaper eggs. I forgot what day we on. We on day 27. And see, Ben, that's what the Democrats need us to speak because we got the message. Just listen. You want to know the message? Listen to the people. That's it. Just listen to the people. Listen to the people. So Trump mad that the court keep blocking his orders. And the court won't let him fire all the inspector generals without legal notice, 30-day notice. That's what the rule says. The rule says in order to fire some people in the government, even the president have to give them notice. He didn't give no notice. He hadn't been there for 30 days. It's like he don't understand the rules. He don't understand the law. Who around him trying to tell him this? Somebody probably said, hey, hurry up, fire them inspector generals. So he tried to fire him because, like, nah, that ain't how that works. And see, they going to the courts and they telling their lawyers, the courts, and the judge, just the government now. Oh, we got this, and he trying to impede this, and this, and nah, bro, it's not working out like that. The Justice Department called the ruling an unprecedented assault on the separation of powers. Is that what's really going on, y'all? Y'all think that the United States courts are assaulting President Trump because he's trying to write the U.S. Constitution from his own desk? Because I don't care if the Republicans want to say that this is a post-constitutional era. They are living in a delusional land. This still is, will always be a land of the law. Without the Constitution, you don't have an America. Guys, as y'all come in, I ask that y'all double tap that screen for me, like that video. If you're enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that notification bell so you could come back every time we live. Most importantly, guys, Republicans, independents, Democrats alike, it don't matter. Jump down in the comments. Let your voice be heard. This the People's Channel. The People's Channel. Doug said, hey, Ghost, just in case you forgot, it's all about Trump. What y'all think about the Justice Department saying that the courts are having an unprecedented assault on the separation of powers? Because Donald Trump trying to say, hold up, let me see what President Trump said, that the courts are challenging his powers. So I want to see if the courts are challenging his powers. So the law says that you got to give a 30-day notice to fire employee A. Okay? Renee says, support the channel. Thank you, baby. Sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody, right now, that $2 sticker, I want to see, that's what I'm talking about. I need to see 90 likes on that sticker, y'all. Thank you, sweetheart. If you guys want to donate, just like she did, super sticker, super chat, guys, we documentaries, interviews, guys, channel memberships are $2.99. TS, welcome TS. We welcome, Super Trucker. Those are 2 new channel members. Thank you for your memberships. You know what I'm saying? I think we got 10 memberships, over 10 channel memberships in the last 30 days. Y'all, let's double it the next 30 days. We'll be live tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Since we're going to come up with the message for the Democrats, we're going to talk about the new messenger or potential messenger. We went over Andy Bashir last week. We're going to talk about Josh Shapiro. Can he speak to those voters, those 10 million food stamp voters, I'm going to call them, who voted for Donald Trump? You know what I'm saying? Possibly Trump cut that program. He's going to cut his own neck with 10 million voters. All you need to do is target those voters and get a messenger to go talk to them. We're going to talk Josh Shapiro tomorrow. On Wednesday, 6:30 a.m., where are all my members at? Trace, Ben, TS, Karina, Patrick. I hadn't seen Aloha in here this morning. All my members, y'all. On Wednesday, that's our first members-only stream. Wednesday morning at 6:30 a.m., I need to see all my members in the stream. Wednesday morning at 6:30 a.m., members only. Channel memberships, once again, guys, $2.99. And I promise you, I'm going to give you all the content that's worth that. You could come kick it with us, bro, and you could get the news. You're getting that true style. This is a true version of the news. We're giving you the top news stories, but we're going to do it with truth. So the Justice Department called the ruling unprecedented assault on the separation of powers. No, sir. Nice try, but we don't play politics in the legal field. They say, hold up, Ghost. Ghost. You don't know nothing about the legal field then, Ghost. Because the legal field is more political than the politics itself. Somebody in here might know a little something. For real? Don't get me wrong now. A lot of legal people play politics, but not like this. The Supreme Court, if they hear it, which I doubt that they will, the only reason if they do hear it is because it's Trump put 25% of them up there. And they feel bad for him. But I doubt they hear it. But if they do hear it, it's going to embarrass the president. Because if the rules say give them 30-day notice, you're going to have to give them a 30-day notice. That's the bottom line. I tried to tell y'all in December, President Trump ain't no different than any other president, no dictatorship here. And ain't none of that here, baby. Ain't none of that here. Cut it short. Should President Trump change the approach? Discussion time, simple and plain. Should President Trump change the approach, or should he keep the same approach? Destruction, y'all. What does he accomplish, y'all? We talking about it. Trey said no. He said, keep going how he going. Ben said, nah, I don't keep my boots in my closet to lick waffles. Licking my boots. Hey, y'all, Shay said he shouldn't change the approach. Ben said you're wrong because the court stopped OT like they were supposed to. I said that, Ben. I didn't say they weren't supposed to stop. They did exactly what they said. The courts ain't got no problems with the courts. Legal Wars podcast. Renee talking to Waffle Jackson. The government can bail out banks and corporation, but not college debt forgiveness. Well, hey, they bailed out mine. They bailed out mine, Renee. They can't do nothing about that. You try to go back on that, that's gonna get you. That's another lawsuit. You're gonna be in court losing. I said you want, because I'm saying them lawyers. I'm not like them other attorneys that's facing you. They got on suits and ties and they in y'all club. I ain't like that. That lawyer come at me. I'm coming for your neck. Anything personal on him, I'm trying to get his head. I want your head. I don't care. You could be the attorney general. If you come at me with, I want your head, your whole head. I'm gonna take his whole head off his shoulders. I'm gonna take that lawyer. I don't care who y'all ask about me. I'm gonna take your head clean off your shoulders with this mouth and with this pen and with these fingers and with them documents. And if I find something on that lawyer, I promise you, I'm gonna flatline you. Flatline you. I'm gonna try to destroy you. That's the kind of litigator I am now. You know what I'm saying? Them boys put on them suits and ties and they be looking all pretty and clean. I ain't got on no suit, no tie. I got on a beanie. And I came here to speak for the people. I came here to speak for God. I came here to speak for integrity. How many military people in the chat? I came here to speak for integrity, bruh. That's where I learned that at. Core values, integrity. Have y'all forgot it? I haven't forgot it. I ain't been in the military, bro, in 23 years, and I have not forgot the core values. And the one that stand out the most is integrity. That's what I came to speak for, y'all. Legal Wars podcast, y'all. It's Monday, man. We in here chilling. It's been an hour and a half, man. I got about 30 more minutes of content to give y'all. If y'all have not liked the video, double tap that screen for your boy. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Most importantly, guys, Republicans, Independents, Democrats alike, jump down in the comment section. Anything you got to get off your chest, anything you got to say, man, let your voice be heard. We talking about it. The Rec Room says we all forgot about the age thing. We hated buying for it, but Donnie's diaper needs changed. Doug says Trump speaks truth to power. Doug, that'd be hard for me to see that, though. Look, Doug, okay, since you say that, I see where you're coming from, why you say that. But he is power. He could speak truth to a power that is more than him. I could see if he was like me and he just become president. And so you still see him as some little guy speaking truth to power. But I'm saying he was already hanging with presidents and billionaires. He was in the circle. He not really no outsider, maybe not in politics. He would donate to him, talking to him, chilling with him. I mean, how you gonna speak truth to something that you're a part of? He just might be an outsider or was rejected. You see what I'm saying? Like the Democrats might have rejected Elon, what made him do that, or they might have rejected Trump, which turned him to what he is. But what I'm saying is he come from among them. He ain't really no outsider like we think about outsiders, right? Being talking to Jackson again, while going to college doesn't have me in the predicament worrying about money. Renee, but see, like, you got to understand, Renee, in order to be great, baby, you got to go through a struggle, sweetheart. And so if you in a predicament because you're going to college and you got to, I don't personally, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't foresee me having that problem. Not me personally, but I understand what you're saying. I was there. working 2 full-time jobs in my 30s, like having a 3.0 or better GPA and legal related classes. You see what I'm saying? I was there. I did it. I walked it. So I know what it takes to be successful in it. Renee, thank you for participating. Guys, them donations, y'all. I thank y'all for the people who donated already. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you want to start your own discussion, or you just want super chat, super stickers, they start at 99 cents, guys. Channel memberships, $2.99. Can I see one of my moderators become a channel member? Please today, y'all. Gotta push it, gotta push it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you grow the channel. That's how we get stronger. Get channel memberships, get subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? Donations, y'all. Have I not provided the content to all my channel members? 2,000 miles travel. I provided content all over Texas. Texas City, the Woodlands, College Station. I started in Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin. I mean, all the cities that are talked about in Texas, I've been to them. 6 interviews, full-length documentaries, vlogs. You see what I'm saying? Channel memberships. Our first live is coming up on Wednesday. It's members only. $2.99, y'all, to join the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to start a movement on the Legal Wars podcast, man, a movement of truth, diversity, man. Republicans, Democrats, independents, everybody welcome, man. Just let your voice be heard. Harry Blogs, he's talking to Ben. He said something about BS. Ben came back and said it's not BS. Why is every other country doing better on every level of education? That's a good conversation, Ben. Ben, tell me why. Tell me why, Ben. Because Ben, what I think you're gonna say, Ben, is that the states need to because that's what Trump said. Leave it to the states. 93% of it is already left to the states. That's not the problem. Leaving it to the states ain't the problem. You can't scrap something that needs reform. You need to fix it. And if you don't know how to fix it, hire somebody who does, or don't be president next time. I know you can't anyway. But I'm saying, like, concept of a plan, it needs to be fixed, not scrapped. The only states that are hurt from it, really, we talking about as far as the K through 12, is the ones who suffer, or that's what the 7% of that program is, to help the states who struggle. Indiana might not struggle. They might not need the help. Well, 94%, 93% of the program, I mean, the states already pay for most of their own stuff anyway. Ben says send more money. They can't send more money. Ben, that's the problem. You don't throw money at the problem. That's not a solution. You fix it. A bunch of lazy people. You coming into the office and you got all these problems and you just want to throw money at the problem instead of fixing it. Fix the problem. If you don't know how, hire somebody who can. That's how I see it, man. But yeah, America ranks 40th in a lot of categories. Richest nation on earth, 40 out of 40. And spend the most money. That's not a problem Trump highlighting. That's been highlighted. And every president just throw money at it. So I give him kudos for saying, hey, I'm going to attempt to fix it. I give him kudos for it. But, I mean, I guess he's saying you can't fix it. The only way you can fix it is scrapping it. I don't think that's going to last past his administration. Maybe 4 years. Blue Crab Network says, I'll tell you why education is a joke in America, because the people on the school boards are wealthy old people who have never been teachers or school administrators. What y'all think about that? Blue Crab Network, I appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Your voice. What y'all think about that? I don't have information about that, so I'm not going to speak on something that I really don't know that much about. So I just had to give them a voice, man. I appreciate the love, the support, you being here. I'll make sure I subscribe. Everybody, right now, y'all go to Blue Crab Food Network and subscribe to their channel for me, please. TS Trace, if y'all can't do it right now, Renee, after y'all get off the stream, Blue Crab Food Network, y'all please subscribe to their channel. Thank you for being here. This is the second time I've seen you in here. I don't know. I can't argue with that. Y'all could speak back and forth with that. But I think education is a very important topic and a very important conversation. You know what I'm saying? I can't really, like I said, I just know that you freezing student loans and student grants and messing with voting age people on education, that's going to cost you. Jeremy says Ben Madden's joking. He knows can't just throw money at a problem. They try to do that, though, Jeremy. They've been trying to do that for decades, for centuries. That's not how you solve that problem, though. Haley says Oklahoma is dead last in education. They need help then, Haley. That's what I'm saying. And if you cut the Department of Education, that's 7% of the federal government that helps the states. It's going to states like Oklahoma. They need the help the most. He cutting programs that's going to cut the throats of a lot of his own voters. That's going to come back and haunt him. That's all I'm trying to say. TS says, as a former educator, I feel that it is a lot unpacked. Yeah, I agree with you. And TS, baby, like I said, I'm not, I can't really speak on stuff that I hadn't really researched. And a lot of that stuff on education, the Department of Education, we'll do a stream on it later, but I hadn't really looked into it yet. You know what I'm saying? Trey says, grass hut schools beat us. Math and science with no money make it make sense. Trace, I agree with you 1,000%, 10,000%. It's a problem there that needs to be fixed, but you don't fix it by gutting and scrapping, right? How do you fix the problem? Real solutions to real problems. Give us a real solution to the Department of Education. President Trump said you can't fix it, you just scrap it. Sometimes you do have to scrap stuff and start all over from scratch. So I'm not saying that's not the right way to do it. I don't know. But to me, I'm going to have a plan to fix it before I scrap it. Maybe he do have a plan. Well, there we go again with President Trump not communicating good with the American people. So that's my opinions on that, my assessments. Trey says, oh, okay, I got that one. The rec room, I think I already got you, says, yeah, man, we need more idiots in Oklahoma. That's what these Republicans want. I'm saying it's going to hurt them, though, in the end. Kranek says, we were already helping them. We had better scores on the state basis, not federal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not too familiar with that, y'all, so I'm going to go research that, and I'll go look into that. But I can't really speak on that because I'm not really familiar with that. Guys, we've been in here for about an hour and a half. With my channel member, I'm going to let TS do the countdown for us. TS, just keep an eye on us. We got about 20 minutes or so, guys. Guys, y'all know about this time, how we do it on the Legal Wars podcast, man. I'm going to give you guys a chance to continue talking and talk it out, man. But we got about 27 minutes or so, guys. But I pretty much cover the content, man. I'm going to just recap real quick. Before I do that, I want to let all you guys know that we will be live again tomorrow morning at 6:30. You know what I'm saying? The Democrats need a messenger quick. You know what I'm saying? To who could deliver the message to the voters. But man, basically, I'm saying that people don't realize it, but the majority of people on food stamps are white people. Number one, the majority of people in America, that's facts, 36.5% who receive food stamps are white. That's number one. Number two, they're probably Trump supporters. 41 million people, you looking at about 10 million or more people that receive food stamps that voted for you. So if you cut them food stamps, you cutting the Republicans' throat in 2026. As long as you realize that. That's all we talked about today. That's just, madman, that's real. That's real, man. These voters voting with their pocketbooks. That's real. He cut Medicaid. Them people coming. I ain't on Medicaid like they coming from. That's real. He cut student loan stuff. I mean, this stuff that people affecting people. I'm saying in 2026, if Hakeem Jeffries take over President Trump, you know you impeached. President Trump, you know in 2026, if Hakeem Jeffries take over, you lose 2 seats, you getting impeached. Think about it, y'all. It'll be 20 elections or more for Congress in 2026. All he got to do is lose 2 of them. He lose 2 of them, he getting impeached. 2 of them. I'm trying to, it's going to be one or the other. One or the other. The Democrats going to rise to power, or Trump going to hold on to power, and they're going to do it on them food stamp voters. It sounds funny, but it's real. Them food stamp voters is one of the two. So either Trump gonna win. I don't see how he won them in the first place, because the Democrats don't have a message. You know how Trump won the food stamp voters in the first place? Because the Democrats talking about Russia collusion. Them people don't care nothing about Russia. Nothing. He talking about all this other stuff. The Democrats need to zone in and focus on what matters. Wake back up, get back to it, guys. Get back to it. Guys, double tap that screen for me, like that video if you guys have not already. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Republicans, independents, and Democrats. So President Trump, don't cut the people's programs. The Democrats need to get back to it. And President Trump, you don't need to cut the people's programs. Right down the middle. Tell me where I'm wrong at. All that overseas stuff, that bluster, I think like all that bluster ain't working when people got guns out. Yeah, you could go over there and smash a mosque, but what's it going to cost? It's not worth it. Just don't do all that bluster. Get the hostages back and let it go. You could do that bluster when you're talking to Sweden and Fenway. And you really don't need to be doing that with them either, in Canada and Mexico. But hey, if you think you could do that and make some deals, all I'm saying is everybody in the world who got to deal with you, they've already been prepped that this is how you are. So they don't think it's cute no more. They're not scared of you. Hamas know that America and Israel by itself will smash them. They don't care. They're not going to bow. They're going to keep on doing what they're doing. Iran, the Christians and the Muslims have been fighting for how many hundreds of years? I'll wait for you. Go look it up. So since y'all know it, you know everything. Okay, you know everything though. I don't say everything I know. I just talk about the important stuff. How many hundreds of years the Christians and Muslims been fighting? Because I know they were fighting in Jesus' time. That's 2,000 years ago. 2,000. They were fighting before Jesus' time. Where my history people at? How many thousands of years? Y'all remember the Crusaders? The Christians and the Muslims? It's the same thing going on. They've been fighting. They ain't gonna never stop until the world end. Israel ain't finna eradicate nothing. Them Muslims still gonna be there. Ain't nothing. Trump gonna eradicate. You ain't gonna nothing. You just gonna keep on. You gonna make it worse. We done tried this story 1,000 times. Oh, we're gonna go to Afghanistan and nah. Oh, we're gonna go to Iraq and nah. We done tried this 1,000 times. How you come out saying you about America and you don't want to fight no wars, and then now you want to go occupy somebody's country? You about America. You don't want to fight no wars, but you want to occupy. Oh, we were just saying that to do a negotiation. They don't look at, they might have known you just saying, they don't want to play them games with you. They're not playing like that. They saying that they going to die before you occupy their country. So yeah, prove that you bad and go get 60 million people killed just to have, for the same, ain't going to fix nothing. The Muslims and Christians going to still be fighting 1,000 years after everybody in this stream is gone. And but he got the common sense. He got a common sense revolution. He got a common sense revolution saying he finna take over somebody's own country. In the middle of them trying to fix something, he coming there, oh, I'm gonna take over your country, and the thing falling apart. Common sense revolution. Y'all make. I got Fox News in the background, got $2.99. Y'all ain't gonna get this from nowhere else, guys. I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? We building it. In the end, you gonna see all my original channel members gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear what Miss Karina say, baby? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Miss Karina, baby. I hope y'all doing good, man. Who is that? Servant of Supreme Justice? Say it's not about religion. It's not about religion, but it is about religion, sir. If you know anything about the history of the world, it's all about, everything is about religion. That's what the wars are fought for, is over religion. All the wars are fought for religion. Every war. Y'all think Saddam, like the Gulf War, Christians versus the Muslims. It's always. I guarantee you, every war. That Ukraine stuff is some ethnic stuff going on, but I guarantee you it's going to be some Muslim, I guarantee you. That's just the way of the world. So it's not about religion, it's all about religion. If you don't believe in God, you could say it's not about religion, but I could tell you, well, it's not about religion. Then how did we get here? Where did we come from? Because every explanation that the man has came up with that he retracted on, I don't buy none of that stuff. So I'm going to have to figure out how I got here. And that's how I go to God. It might not have nothing to do with religion or man's made religion, because I don't believe in religion like that. I believe in the creator. I believe in the spiritual world, a real spiritual world. Not no book with no stories in it. I believe in a real God, a real creator. So I'm saying you're going to have to go back to your origin. So what's our origin? The precipice or the theme or the bottom line of every single argument that we have is going to end up going back to where we started from. Everything has to have an origin. Well, God said that he is the Alpha and Omega. He's the beginning and the end. I hadn't seen anything else. That's why you could say it ain't about religion, but where did we come from? That's why religion is so important. It establishes who we are while we're here. It establishes everything. It makes it make sense. Religion makes it make sense. That's what I'm saying. So how we could do it without God? How could we do anything without God? How could we do anything without a beginning? That's my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, hey, Sunday morning at 7 a.m., that's all we're going to talk about. You see what I'm saying? In God we trust. In God we trust. When you got God with you, this is what losing look like, baby. You feel me? When you got God with you, that's what a loss look like. Talking about it on Sunday. Y'all make sure y'all double tap that screen for me. Subscribe to the channel. If y'all hadn't already, hit that notification bell so you could catch us every time we go live. Republicans, Independents, Democrats below in the stream, man. The People's Podcast. Y'all letting y'all voices be heard. You know what I'm saying? The People's Podcast. That button with that $sign, man. You know what I'm saying? Super chat, super sticker, channel memberships, man. Donations, man. Somebody want to show your voice some love. You feel me? We here, man. We here. Miss TS said we got 11. Thank you, sweetheart. 11 minutes. Miss Karina said, make sure y'all done hit that like button and y'all done subscribe to that channel. My girl's getting it. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Aloha missing, girl. We got other people stepped up in it. I'm sure I'm going to see Aloha tomorrow, but y'all, this is what we do. This the team. The dream team. Both of them girls members, bro. Sweethearts. What's up, y'all? Look, last week we did a cipher, a political cipher. We're not doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. I didn't like how the content, me preparing the content and coming out with the content. Yeah, I see the laughing emoji. I just didn't like it. Like you going Josh Shapiro and then Andy Bashir. But I'm glad I did it because I seen a lot of stuff about Andy Bashir. I see my boy Brian C with that $2 sticker. Y'all see Brian C. Everybody on see everybody 53 likes on that sticker. Thank you, Brian, for that donation. That boy been here, been donating for months, man. Channel member, man. Renee, you need that channel membership for $2.99, baby. She talking to Tanya Neal. She says, well, Fox especially said they weren't. So that's that. I'm not sure what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? For sure, though, Brian. See, I appreciate that, my boy. Y'all, she said we got 11 minutes, y'all. 11 minutes. Y'all, we could get down into the conversations. I could just pick the news topics. We could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? 11 minutes, guys. Brian, thank you for that donation. Y'all see all them likes getting on Brian's donation? If y'all want to donate to the channel like Brian, he just feel like he helping out, man. He helping out. He going to step in, man. He going to help out, y'all. But I'm not going to sit here, man. I'm not going to push y'all, though. But if you do, you know what I'm saying? We will appreciate that. Look at that. Hey, look. You see what I'm saying? That's somebody who believe in your boy. Because I said I want our goal for us to get a channel membership, and ain't nobody want to be in no membership. But Jazzy Cleaners, y'all, we going to stand up and we going to give a round of applause, y'all. Y'all thank Brian C. and welcome Jazzy Cleaners. Hey, Brian. Thank you, Brian, my brother. You know I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Trump 2025. Hey, I got to give him a voice, man. That's what I asked for. I asked for the channel membership. My boy Brian, he said, hey, ain't nobody want to give one. I'm going to help my boy Ghost out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give him that membership and that donation. I appreciate it, Brian. Jazzy Cleaners, welcome to the family. You membered up. Membered up. Number 20. Look, there she go. And look who gifted it to her. You see what I'm saying? That's two of them in one stream. Just like last stream, boy. You feel me? Guys, in the last week, we done added 11 or 12 members. In a week. Karina, baby, you already know what I'm finna tell you. You know I love you, though. I tell you all the time, just like I tell Brian C., man. That's my peoples. That's my peoples, y'all. And that's why we got a members only stream, guys, coming up on Tuesday. Like I couldn't do that on Wednesday, excuse me, at 6:30. I couldn't do it at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have the members. But guys, with them two memberships, guys, you talking about 6 months. We didn't monetize to the end of September, so you're really looking like October, November, December, January, February, 5 months. In 5 months, y'all, we done had about 36 channel memberships purchased. You know what I'm saying? So, like, moving forward, that's what we need to focus on, those channel memberships. You know what I'm saying? And we getting deep, 21 deep, plus me, that's 22. Just like that. Karina, you know I love you. And Brian C., you my brother. Y'all hear what she said? That's my baby. You gonna have Aloha Kitty gonna be hurt. She gonna be hurt, man. Bae gonna be hurt. She back there watching the stream. She like, man, boy. That boy loving on Karina. Karina giving me so much love. Thank you, sweetheart. Renee, you welcome to the channel. Man, it's a beautiful thing for me to see these females. I like these girls who want to talk politics. You see what I'm saying? Because we always excluded females out of certain conversations. Like you want the woman to go wash dishes and cook food. And we're going to be in here talking about stuff that affects them too. You see what I'm saying? Just like the black people get affected, the black people need representation. Women get affected, they need representation. Everybody need a seat at the table. This is our table, y'all. We the people. Tell me where I'm wrong at. Let me see what we saying. TS says 6 minutes and 40 seconds, y'all. She got our countdown going, y'all. We almost out. Somebody said DEI. What Benja, what's wrong with DEI? What you mean? What you mean DEI? What you mean DEI? Like the concept of DEI, he could do whatever he wants to with the concept of DEI. That's on you, President Trump. What I'm saying is that you need to direct Americans whenever they're hiring people to look in a qualified pool of blacks and look in a qualified pool of women and look in a qualified pool of Asians and look in a qualified pool of Hispanics. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you got a DEI and say black people have to. No, I'm saying you need to look in there is a bunch of black people that are qualified for jobs. That's all I'm saying. So that's my take on DEI. That's how I look at it. Doug said, making me a sound. I don't care nothing about that, bro. People been janking, Jones, and playing. I don't care. That's their fantasies and their dreams. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm humble. If I had to, making sandwiches is how I got to where I am today. In the process of making sandwiches, I became one of the coldest litigators on the face of the earth. So even if you see me making a sandwich, you could say, hey, that dude making that sandwich, he one of the coldest litigators on the face of the earth. And you see Michael Jordan, might see Michael Jordan washing a car. But when you see Michael Jordan washing a car, say, hey, that's MJ. He one of the coldest back. Look, he could be making a sandwich, but you ain't finna get him in no courtroom. You ain't finna go get your lawyer and go in no courtroom with him. You see what I'm saying? I'm real, y'all. I'm different. I'm real. I'm going to see stuff. I don't see stuff from perspectives. I see it for what it really is. I'm going to look at it for what it really is. Not from nobody's perspective. And that's why people, they be losing arguments all the time. It's hard to beat me in an argument. Man, TS said we got about 3 minutes, y'all. What's cracking? My new members, channel members, thank y'all, man. I love y'all so much, man. For real. Miss Karina, baby. You know I love you, girl. TS, sweetheart, thank you. Brian C., I love you, man. Whatever y'all got, man, we got about 3 minutes. If y'all got a donation, we could push that time. If not, y'all, we going to cut it off like Miss TS said, about 3 minutes. Y'all get y'all goodbyes or y'all do whatever y'all got to get going, and we going to get up out of here.
People just started feeling a difference. It's my desire to help people's lives. And this is the best way I can do it.
Get 35% off your first set as a preferred customer with free shipping and our money-back guarantee. Claim this offer by using discount code Fox News. Lose weight with today's Nutrisystem. Get off to a fast start with our proven program. Lose up to 7 pounds in your first week. Looking for something different? Try our new meal plans that support your high-protein or low-carb diet. Over 50 and fabulous? Check out the Women's Over 50 program and reduce harmful belly fat by 8% in your first month. Low-carb, high-protein, and women's health. And we all lost weight with Nutrisystem. Order now and get plans starting as low as $129.99.
Hey folks, Chris Cunahan here with Leaf Filter, America's largest gutter and gutter protection company. Leaf Filter has over 150 locations and has been installed on over 1 million homes. We've been protecting homes now for over 20 years. Our patented technology offers total protection for your home and comes with a lifetime transferable warranty. The process is simple. Give us a call to schedule your free gutter inspection. If you decide to move forward with the project, you put nothing down at all. 833 Leaf Filter or visit leaffilter.com today.
Buying a car is kind of a big deal. There's like 1 million options, and you deserve something you love. At Car Gurus, we get it. As the #1 most visited car shopping site, we make sure your big deal is the best deal.
I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash and the kids and I were on our own.
That's awful.
My brother was saying he got life insurance for you.
That's my time. Guys, it's only been about six months or so we've been going live. So we still working the program out while we're doing it. Guys, I'm gonna do a recap one more time. So the information that I covered, the statistics, so you guys can have it to take with you. Basically, what I started off with the Democrats, and they were real big on Elon Musk, looking at their records, and you know what I'm saying, saying that he got a $400 million contract for Tesla Cybertrucks, you know what I'm saying, while he's cutting everybody. So we went over that for a little bit, and I said the biggest problem to me though is that the majority of President Trump's voters make $50,000 or less per year. Okay, which 30%, 36%, he got Black and Hispanic males. So I hadn't did all the numbers. You guys could hire me if you want me to do the numbers, or you could hire a numbers person. But I know 36% of people who receive food stamps are white. You see what I'm saying? And if the majority of the voters, $50,000 or less, voted for Trump, that would just lead me to think that a lot of those people on food stamps, according to the numbers, are Trump supporters. And that's just, I looked at the whites, but Blacks and Hispanics too. I don't know how many people on food stamps voted. Like I said, if you wanted me to look at the numbers, I could look all the way at the numbers. I just put it out there to you that the majority of the voters making $50,000 or less a year voted for Trump. So a lot of those food stamp voters are Trump supporters. Cutting Medicaid, a lot of those voters are Trump supporters. The Republican Party have to realize that. Tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m., we going over candidates. The Democrats need a messenger to deliver that message to those voters. They need to identify those voters. If Trump cuts a program, any program that he cuts, if it affects voters, the Democrats need to have a team on that. A data team getting the name of every voter that his policy affect. And they need to start targeting them right now. You don't need to wait till 2026. You need to start today. 2026 is going to be too late. On the Republican side, if they get complacent, the same thing happened to the Democrats, happened to them. That's the whole stream, man. I gave y'all facts. I gave y'all my opinion. And I try to give everybody who participated a voice. You know what I'm saying? Everybody a voice. So, y'all, I see y'all still talking down there. I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to cut y'all off. Miss Karina, baby, again, thank you so much. Love you, girl. TS, thank you, sweetheart. Brian C. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. And Trace, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank all my channel members. On Wednesday at 6:30 a.m., members only. Our first members only stream on Wednesday at 6:30 a.m. My Wyndham story. Behind the scenes with a Miller Ray Legal. I need to talk to my channel members. They gave me a directive at the end of last year. And we started this year off, guys. I gave y'all 60 days on the road. Y'all remember we first started Legal Wars podcast. Y'all might not remember this. But I mean, the first month, bro, they bragged on me about painting that wall. Who in the stream remember this? The first month. Bro, you could go back and look at streams 3 or 4 months after they were talking about painting the wall. That's the biggest problem they had was the set. We talked about the vertical live feed, which this content we're going to talk on Wednesday about my channel members. We talked about the vertical live feed, and I explained the reason I don't screen share and do vertical live feeds right now is because you get more views like that to start off with. Big shit with that $5. Everybody in the stream, y'all still in here, y'all still cracking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like the process, participate in the process. He said he ain't ready to go yet. He gave that $5 donation, that super sticker. I appreciate it, sir. Or that super chat, I'm sorry. School went to hell with no child left behind that. True that. It didn't work. He said, my wife, a math teacher, said kid can't multiply and expect to factor and simplify equations. He got a voice. What y'all got to say about that? People who want to protect the Department of Education. Because that's the argument to make it go away. Is that you've had decades to try to fix these problems and you can't fix them. President Trump took a lap on the Daytona 500. Y'all heard about that? President Trump took a lap, man. My boy, too cool. But yeah, man, that's what Big Shit is saying. That's the whole problem they have with all these programs, is that it's been decades and they have not worked. So he's coming in there with a sledgehammer. He said he gonna rebuild it, and the people said he could do it, and that's what he's doing. You see what I'm saying? I give you both sides of everything. Everything. I'm gonna look at every angle. And if you come in here with a voice, and I'm gonna give you a voice if what you're saying is true and what he's saying is true. And that's why President Trump hired Elon to do what he did. He has grounds to do. President Trump has grounds. After all these decades of the American government wasting money, President Trump has grounds to do what he's doing. He's got the grounds to do it now. Karina says to become a member of the stream, tap the 3 dots. Y'all listen to Karina now. Y'all hear my baby. I know y'all hear my baby. My baby say to become a member of this stream, tap the 3 dots in the upper right corner of the screen. Hit channel description and hit the join button. And then she said, Big Shit, thank you for the super chat. Look, Miss Karina and Brian C and them know once we get that sponsorship that's coming, or once we get that partnership that's coming, y'all, all my channel members, y'all know y'all gonna get paid, right? Y'all know that. Y'all might not know that yet. We're gonna start talking about that on Wednesday. All my channel members, if I got $1 million sponsorship, y'all know I'm a legal person, so I know me saying this is like a contract. If I got $1 million sponsorship, a League Wars podcast gonna take 60%, and my channel members gonna take the rest. Because we getting sponsorships. That's facts. If you don't believe that, you don't know me. Ask the little girl who said she wanted to be a DJ one day and see how that turned out for her. If we get sponsorships, that's facts. If I go back to Mississippi, I'm gonna get 1,000 of them. 2,000. If I go back to Mississippi, I'm gonna get 5,000 sponsorships. Facts. I'm gonna be in the studio if I go back to Mississippi, on a vertical lot in a studio to get a whole sponsorship. This ain't no game, bro. That's facts. Benji, they could hack whatever. You know, I can't help what YouTube, like I'll tell you all the time, all I can control is my part. That's all I'm worried about, is what I can control. The bots, the AI, anything I cannot control, hacking, I don't worry about that. All I worry about is what I can control. And with what I can control, I promise you, we are going to build this channel. We need to get more support from the people who come to the stream. We don't have enough support of them. A lot of them vote for Trump. They don't like hearing bad stuff about Trump, man. But we just got to find the truth lovers. He said, "What's the color is the sky in your world?" I don't know. What color is the bottom of an air freshener can? Hey, in my world, the color of the sky is the color of the bottom of an air freshener can. Can you see it? Hold up. Let me see if I got one. Hold on. Let's see. All right, what color is this, man? That's what color the sky is. Like, you know, you see that light, it hit that silver when it's finished. when it's finna hit you upside the head, you know what I'm saying? You see that light, wow, oh man. Bro, I got a clown with the clown. Hey, Karina, thank you, baby. You hear me? Telling you, boy. You see that right there, boy? You see that? You see that? Hey, well, Karina told you, boy. She said, get up off my hose. She said, back up off my boy. Back up, man. She said, give my boy some space, man. With all that disrespect. Hey, Karina, thank you, sweetheart. I know you got my back. You know what I'm saying? I know I know them girls got my back, bro. You know what I'm saying? We be rocking. Man, who with the laughing emojis, bro? Show thyself. Tanya Neal said, Lord, I pray, Ghost. Hold on a second. And the other people that are uneducated. Hey, I ain't even got to say nothing. I just showed degrees on that screen so many times, and she called them degrees uneducated. You know who the people call uneducated? It'll be the people who barely got a college degree. I mean, barely got a diploma. They'll be calling you uneducated. Nah, I'm just playing, man. I ain't going to get on nobody like that, man. Let them say what they want to say. I could care less. You feel me? The truth is begotten of their father. If what I'm saying, the people who know, they know I speak truth. So if you ain't identifying with that, then hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Angelo, I haven't seen you in here in a long time. Angelo, it's about time, man, to get that channel membership, my brother. We've been in here kicking it, man. We've been in here chilling, getting it in, man. We got a members only stream on Wednesday morning. You know what I'm saying? Man, Angelo said he been working hard, boy. Been getting that paper. That's what's up, Angelo. That's what's up, my boy. That's what I'm talking about. You been working hard, Angelo. You need to get that channel membership, bro. $2.99, man. Join the family, my boy. You feel me? Angelo like one of them day ones, man. Day ones when we was cooking. It ain't too many of them left. Angelo is a day one. Day one. Real talk. Yes, sir. He said, you already know. Angelo was one of the first ones who told me. Angelo is from New Jersey. He's an Hispanic. Oh, Angelo, so this the conversation I had, you know what I'm saying? So we was just saying that the majority of President Trump's voters, you see what I'm saying? The majority of his voters make $50,000 or less per year. So he wants to cut programs like food stamps, which 36% of food stamp recipients are actually white. You see what I'm saying? And the majority of those people who voted for him. So we were just talking about why the Democrats are making a deal about Elon Musk and a $400 million State Department contract. You see what I'm saying? For Cybertrucks. That's what they did that got him in this position the whole time. They're trying to say Trump isn't ethical. The people know he's not ethical. They don't care. What the people care about, or when the Democrats could win on, is identifying those poor voters whose President Trump's policies will affect them. And that's basically the whole stream, Angelo. That's what we talked about the whole time. You know how we do? We just get on there, I give them the information, we have a discussion, and then I hear what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? So I never said President Trump cut anything. I didn't say he cut any I didn't say he cut nothing. I said that he's talking about cutting it. So if he does cut it, or if he's thinking about it for Trump, he needs to realize them food stamp voters aren't black people. They're white people too. Now, there's more white now on food stamps. Them food stamp voters are your voters now. You can't look at them food stamp voters, President Trump, like those are all Democrats. they Republicans now. That's all we talking about. Them food stamp voters are Republicans. Them your voters. The people who made over $50,000, the majority of them voted Democrat. People made under $50,000, the majority. It's a flip-flop. So now the food stamp voters are Republican voters. So for President Trump and the Republicans, when you go to try to chop everybody's stuff like y'all do, just know that you chopping your voters and you paying for it in 2026. You're going to get impeached. All the Democrats need is two seats in the House of Representatives. And the way they talking, I know they going to impeach you, President Trump. That's facts. On the Democrat side, tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m., we talking about Josh Shapiro. The Democrats need a messenger. First of all, Angelo, what the Democrats need is they need a data system to identify every voter that President Trump's policy affect. For instance, if he did cut the food stamps, the Democrats need a data system to identify all those voters who voted for Trump in which he cut their food stamps. That's the first thing they need. The second thing they need is a messenger. So you identify the voters in which you probably could flip back to the Democratic side because they figured out, just like the Muslims did, that President Trump's policies aren't for them. President Trump's policies are not for the poor. President Trump's policies are not for Muslims, probably not for minorities. So once those voters figure that out, the Democrats need a leader to speak to them. And so we've been going over Democratic leaders. Tomorrow we're going over Josh Shapiro. I think he is the leader to speak to them. Angelo, my brother, I love you. I appreciate having you in the stream, guys. TS, baby, we went way over our time, bro. We got about 75 people in the stream. Guys, like if y'all want to donate, Angelo, you want to become a channel membership, I appreciate it, guys. So we've been streaming about 2 hours and 10 minutes, man. I got Fox News on in the background. I'm going to let y'all talk about it, get it out. You know what I'm saying? Everything you guys got to say. And then we got about 4 minutes without that donation, and then we're going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much for participating, for being here, for supporting. Y'all know I love every last one of y'all, man. We the people, the People's Podcast, Legal Wars Podcast, guys. 3 more minutes, y'all. 3 more minutes. We about to get out.
.com/TV. Fanapt iloperidone is approved for adults with bipolar 1 disorder with acute mixed or manic episodes. Unlike some drugs for bipolar 1 disorder, nausea, vomiting, and restlessness are not common with Fanapt. Fanapt may be associated with serious side effects. Elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis treated with antipsychotics are at increased risk of stroke or death. Fanapt is not approved for elderly with dementia-related psychosis. Fanapt prolongs the QT interval and may be associated with abnormal heart rhythm or sudden death.
Yes, sir, y'all. Tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m., we're going to change the style of how we do it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about Josh Shapiro. Basically, I'm going to go over his qualifications and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell y'all some things in the news and why I think that I could see him in a position representing the Democratic Party or speaking for the Democrats. And then I'm going to open up the discussion and let y'all see what y'all got to say. And then we're going to go over a news topic. So it's not like I'm going to just pull Andy Bashir and I'm going to pull information about Gretchen Whitmer and I'm going to compare them. We just going to look at Josh Shapiro and I'm going to do it like a regular stream like I'm doing right now. I'm going to take something out the news like how Shapiro sued the Trump administration, and we'll talk about if that's the Democrats, the kind of leader a Democrat need, somebody who is a fighter and who could speak to the people. That's what they need. Not someone talking about Elon Musk and a $400 million. Ain't no who in this stream right now care that Elon Musk got $400 million. The only reason we care is because we ain't getting nothing. Because we ain't nothing being done for us. That's the only reason we would ever talk about Elon. I'm talking about the people, the politicians. Let them talk about that. That's their job. But us people, we need to talk about what we voted him for and what he's doing for us. I love y'all. That's my time. Tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Y'all always remember, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care who do not believe, because you don't believe don't make it not true. That Jesus does love you, man. He loves everybody. And regardless of what you're going through, depression, anxiety, you know what I'm saying? This stream like a therapy session for me, actually. So I do it all the time. Regardless of what you're going through, you always remember that this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, especially in America. You always got it better than somebody else. And it might not be what you want, or it might not be good, but it could always be much, much worse. Guys, I love every last one of y'all. 6:30 a.m. Central Time in the morning, guys. Until then, I'm out. Legal Wars Podcast, y'all. We the movement, y'all. We the people, y'all. See y'all in the morning. Miss Karina, I love you. Angelo, nice seeing you, my brother. I love every last one of y'all. I'll see y'all next time.